First up, we're going to be taking a look at DSTV cutting ties with MacG's podcast and chill. So following the controversial statements about one of South Africa's celebrities, Minnie Dlamini, by podcast and chill host MacG, DSTV has decided to stop airing the show on its platform. So MacG has basically been in the hot seats as well as the trends after making a comment about media personality Minnie Dlamini's private parts and their potential smell in one of his episodes. Now, the episode in question did not air on DSTV. It only aired on Podcast and Chill YouTube channel. Now, DSTV MultiChoice actually came out with a whole statement stating that particular fact. All right, DSTV, we get it. You didn't air that particular episode. Now, the DSTV's digital distribution partner, Leading Edge Growth, confirmed to the Media Times Live that DSTV has removed the popular podcast. So Leading Edge Growth CEO gave the confirmation that the show had been pulled from DSTV. These are some of the reasons that were cited by the CEO. To keep our content slate dynamic and engaging, we will continue to make adjustments to our roster, notably season 1 of Podcast and Chill and season 1 of Awkward Dates are nearing their final episodes in the coming weeks, making way for fresh and exciting content to take their place in these time slots. So it does seem that it's not just the Podcast and Chill that is getting the X from DSTV. Awkward Dates is also getting the X from DSTV. I don't know if it's one of those we are throwing out the whole basket with that rotten apple inside, or it was just planned like that. But nonetheless, it does seem to have wrapped that whole supposed podcast as well as Awkward Dates thing up nicely for DSTV. Now, this particular confirmation, well, it follows after MultiChoice had refused to comment or confirm the news that the show was being cancelled. So before the announcement that came out this past weekend, there were some, calls, concerns, people actually inquiring whether or not they are going to cancel Podcast and Chill on DSTV. So MultiChoice only said that it had licensed a slate of podcasts from Leading Edge Group, which is the party that is responsible for curating the podcast slate, taking into account audience dynamics and content demand. Now, according to the reports, MacG is reportedly unmoved by the news and he is pursuing other endeavors. So taking a look at some of the reactions on social media, one user posted the following image and captioned it, "Uncancelable, the incredible rising of MacG. DSTV is messing with the youth. It would fall just like the mighty ANC." Look, when it comes to DSTV, I will say this, personally, I am subscribed to DSTV because I am a football fan. I do watch football. I'm a Manchester United fan, so you know what, DSTV can be cancelled in my books. If you know, you know. Another user wrote, "DSTV has cut ties with Podcast and Chill with MacG, but let's be honest, they needed MacG more than he ever needed them. MacG built his empire from scratch with no corporate backing, just raw talent, consistency, and the support of the people. DSTV tried to ride his wave. Now they're gone. The chillers remain. The movement continues. You can't cancel what you didn't create." Going off the number of views and likes to this particular post, it does seem that a lot of people agree with this particular user. Another user posted the Sunday Times article, like the front page of it, MacG X from DSTV, and captioned it, "If I'm not mistaken, MacG once said something about someone sleeping with a DSTV boss / manager to get a gig." All right, putting 2 and 2 together over there. Now, for those that aren't chillers and perhaps just don't know what this user is referring to, well, another user came through to clarify things and wrote, "Minnie slept with bosses there at DSTV. Don't be a coward. It's not a secret." Well, the secret's definitely out now. Next up, we're going to be talking about Anele Zondo throwing a Barbie-themed party for her daughter, and she gets dragged for it. Yes, indeed, SA is definitely a weird place. More on that a little bit later. But yes, last year around this time, June, Anele Zondo posted some baby bump pictures and also a picture of her giving birth to her new firstborn baby. Well, fast forward a year later to now. Well, to make the first birthday of her firstborn baby more memorable, Anele decided to throw a Barbie themed party that was attended by all sorts of celebrities and friends and family, of course. Anele posted a bunch of pictures and captioned them, "You chose me and I will always choose you," with some heart emojis. Ain't that just sweet? My daughter's first year Barbie themed party was nothing short of amazing. I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the strength He's given me, my family for the endless love and support, and my friends for being there for me. My daughter is one, guys, and she's literally such a go-getter. I'm in love with the fact that she has made me see life differently. This party couldn't have happened without, and then she names a whole bunch of people, I'm assuming, that contributed, such as the decor, the venue, and food. Just now going through the pictures as well as the comments, you will not see udedi, upapa, a father and daughter type of picture in those pictures that she posted over there. I started wondering, where is the father? Now, I've been in such situations where, there's a whole bunch of pictures of your daughter, but you're not in them because, well, sadly, you are the person behind the camera. You are the one taking the photo. So I know that particular struggle that fathers do go through. So I moved on from that. Then I came across this particular image and these videos over here where Anele Zondo is wearing a t-shirt. It was on, I believe it was around Valentine's Day, so February time. And the t-shirt, it reads there, "I am not with my baby daddy." So right there, I'm like, who is the baby daddy? Well, when it comes to Anele Zondo and her private life, if you want to call it that, well, she has been relatively private and secretive about her private life. I mean, she only recently unveiled her daughter's face on social media celebrating her on her birthday. So this is basically one of the first times that people get to see her daughter. But before we get to the who's the baby daddy part of it all, let's take a look at some of the comments on social media. Well, Musa Kawula posted the following image and captioned it, "Anele Zondo celebrates her daughter's first birthday." There's the image over there. Now, a user came through and commented the following, "What nonsense dress is that for an infant, turning a baby into what she is?" Now, this particular comment reply over there, as you can see, got a whole bunch of views and a whole bunch of likes. So it does seem that a lot of people do agree with what this user had to say over there. Another user responded to this comment and wrote, "You guys are mad. That's a child, and leave all your pedophilic tendencies outside these pictures. Turning a baby into what she is, how? Are you stupid or lost half your brain? Y'all are miserable and deserve nothing but more misery." So yes, as I mentioned in the title, she posted her Barbie themed daughter's birthday and she seemingly got dragged for it. Now, in this particular comment over there, there's the word pedophile, pedophilic if you want to be more specific. So talking about alleged pedophiles, another user posted the following images. It shows Anele Zondo, and I'll get to the guy a little bit later. It is captioned, "Anele Zondo is a 31-year-old woman pregnant with Caesar Nziza, who is 23 years old. Reports are that she started dating this boy when he was only 16 years old, still in high school." Look, that is one hell of an accusation over there. But yeah, it goes on to read, "Isn't this grooming? Why is pedophilia accepted when women are the perpetrators? For example, a grown-up male relative playfully calls his young female relative my wife. He is deemed a pedophile." I'd also say he's one of those people who are into incest as well. But moving swiftly along, but a grown-up female relative playfully calls her young male relative my husband. Everyone just laughs. Well, if I was ever gonna laugh at that, I'd laugh incest. In recent times, many cases of female teachers being sexually involved with male students. Guess the wording by the media houses, e.g. female teacher seduces female teacher in a relationship. If the teacher was male, the wording would be raped, molested, abused. Everyone is silent when the pedophile is a woman. Learn or perish. So yeah, getting back to the pictures themselves, these are the rumors, these are the speculations. I'm not going to say that this is actually true. According to what I personally could find, yes, these rumors did come up around last year when she was pregnant, but both of them have actually come out to deny that, deny the rumors and the speculations and the allegations. Anele Zondo has come out and said that Caesar Nxiza is not the father. And Caesar Nxiza, which I will say, when I first saw his name, the Zulu man in me wanted to say Caesar Nxiza, but nonetheless, it's pronounced Caesar Nxiza, has said that he is not the father. But of course, them two coming out denying the allegations of the rumors did not stop people from continuing with said rumors. Another user on X on May the 25th, 2025, so yesterday, posted the following two pictures. Frame 1, woman is 33, a man is 22. Frame 2, woman is 23, a man is 47. But guess who is called a disgusting pedophile who's grooming children, with some crying emojis. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, what started off as a Barbie-themed birthday celebration for a child has now turned into talks, rumors, speculations of pedophiles. Now, personally, I'm a little bit late to the party. I will admit that. I just recently found out about this particular story. So do get in the comment section down below and let me know, what do you guys think about the horrible comments that came through as Anele Zondo celebrates her daughter's 1-year birthday with a Barbie-themed birthday party. And also, do you believe that Caesar Nxiza is the father of the baby? Because it seems like the only thing that we can confirm about the baby daddy is that Anele Zondo is no longer with her baby daddy. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to RedLive if you haven't, and binge watch my previous videos.